Welcome to the Transformation Zone podcast, hosted by Dossou, founder of Salesforce Catalyst. Prepare for a journey into personal growth and business evolution. Discover inspiring stories and strategies to break free from fear, self-doubt, and low self-esteem.
Hi there, welcome ladies and gentlemen to a brand new talk. My name is Dossou, all the way from Togo, Togo. Hey, listen, I am excited again today, all right? Yeah, you know me, I am always excited. And today, we want to talk about a brand new topic. And this topic is a rather pertinent one because it's a topic that is quite known, I must say, in our daily vocabulary and in the daily lives that we live. This is the topic that seemingly much requested across so many levels that people like you and I operate in, be it in politics, business, relationships, negotiations, scientific platforms, you name it. This is a topic, as a matter of fact, that if you want to speak to a girl, the girl wants to see that in her partner. And what is that topic? It is confidence. Yeah. It is confidence. So what is confidence? Why is it that the confident ones are the ones that always gravitate towards the spotlight, to say the very least? Or the confident ones are the ones that seem to have everything under control in their lives? Or the confident ones are seemingly those are people that just are able to figure a way out? Is that what it is? How does one cultivate confidence, harness it, and make use of such force? How can we ensure that we live a life in which our confidence is perpetually growing? One day after the other, we grow greater in confidence, because the greater we grow in confidence in ourselves, especially, the more we are able to do, the more we are able to take on, right? Because once you have a certain level of belief in yourself, now this is not, of course, taking out God out of the equation. Now, that's not what I'm saying. But you see, the belief in God in return gives you certain belief in your abilities that He has entrusted you with. Hence, if you don't believe in those abilities, you are then unable to do great things. So how do we ensure that we harness that ability to believe in our abilities that was gifted to us by God, so that we can then use those abilities to do great works in our lives, in the lives of many? And that's what ultimately confidence is about. So let me tell you a story, okay? A few months ago, I was supposed to attend this beach inauguration party with a friend of mine, and it so happens that her flight delayed massively. Her flight delayed by almost 4 hours, so we missed pretty much the entire event, and we were left with just about 45 minutes to 1 hour to join this event. And for you to join the event, you've got to buy a ticket, quite a decent amount of money of ticket. We're talking about $500 at the door. Then you get in. Now, we arrived extremely late. Like I said, we were only left about 45 minutes there for them to close out. And we noticed that people that wanted to get in at that time were still being charged the full price. So my friend and I looked at each other and we said, but this is not ideal. I mean, it's 45 minutes left. They either reduce the price drastically, or they do what other people do, which is leaving the last ones coming in. Well, we should notice that they're clearly not prepared to do that. So my friend and I then talked about this plan. We quickly came up with this plan. I said, okay, listen, Her name is Fiala. Okay, I said, Fiala, listen. Here's what we are going to do. We're gonna walk towards the main door, the main entrance, as if we've already been inside. And you and I, we gotta be talking about parties. Doesn't matter whether the level of accuracy is there or not. We're just gonna be talking about parties and how awesome the event is. And we're going to walk past the bouncers. She listened to the idea at first and she was like, wow, really? Do you think this is going to work? I'm like, yeah, I mean, we check it out. We don't even know whether we're going to like the party or not. And why pay $500 at the door and we end up going in there? It's definitely not something we wanted. And at worst, there's only about 30 minutes left. She ruminated, cogitated, and she said, okay, let's do it. And that's what we did. Stood tall as ever. And we just walked towards the door, talking, having a conversation. Held her hand, my hands on her shoulders. And we walked past the guards in full confidence. She was shocked. She was like unbelievable. She couldn't believe her eyes what just happened. I said, yes. You see, that is the power of confidence, because with confidence you can then make anything believable. With confidence you can make people buy into your story and invest money in you. With confidence you are able to get people to align on your cause. With confidence you are able to do great things. Do you hear me? That's the power of confidence. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, money that we're talking about back in the days used to be backed by gold. If you take the dollar, for example, it used to be backed by gold. But right now, money is backed by nothing more than confidence. What that means is, if people lose confidence in money, automatically money decreases its value. Do you see what I'm saying? That is such a power of something that is not tangible. Okay, it's a concept. It's abstract. This feeling, this invisible thing that is in us, and we are able to control the material world with that. We are literally able to to control money with that. So the collective confidence of a group or people on earth, if you take the United States for example, is the collective confidence of the Americans and many more around the world, of course, in the dollar that keeps the dollar alive. I'm bringing this forward so that you can just see the magnitude of what confidence does. So then the question is, as always, how do we then harness confidence? How do we develop confidence? I mean, this is not about confidence in money, but confidence in ourselves. What do we do when we have given our lives to self-doubt, low self-esteem, fear? What do we do when we are unable to take a stand and speak in public? Because although we have the great ideas, we know exactly what we want to talk about, we don't have the confidence to say it. What do we do when we have to find the confidence to sell in order to pay rent? What do we do if we are unable to find the confidence to confront our partner for something wrong they've been doing, they did, or they are going to do? How do we find confidence so that when we walk into an interview room, we are the person that they want to give the job to? Do you hear what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Stephen Dossou all the way from Togo, TOGO on the mic today. Do you hear what I'm talking about? So often, I've read hundreds of books, and some scientific, some self-development, some business, and a lot of authors that have written about this topic of confidence, or at least what some call the antidote to anxiety, they have prescribed different kind of methods, okay, or scientific methods of things to do, exercises to do to develop confidence. But as you know, since we are in the Transformation Zone podcast, my mission and aim is to always give you something that as soon as you finish this podcast, you can just apply it right away and you find yourself a winner. So I guess what I'm saying is that I want to give you a formula through which you are able to, in a split of a second, just like that, switch into a full confident gear. Do you hear me? Before that, I want us to observe a little bit. Let's understand it's much clearer what really is the definition of confidence. Confidence is the feeling of belief that one can have faith in or rely on someone or something. Need I remind you that faith is the belief in something that does not exist as yet. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for. Faith, according to the Apostle Paul, is the ability to believe in things, or at least believe and behave towards things as though they were. Do you hear me? So, faith says, I have it. Self-doubt says, what proves that I'm going to have it? Or I'm not enough. Do you hear what I'm saying? Low self-esteem says, I can never be able to do that. Faith says, even though I have never been able to do it, I'm going to do it. And I'm the best at it. Do you hear what I'm saying? So confidence also means feeling sure of yourself and your abilities. Not in an arrogant way, but in a realistic, secure way. Confidence isn't about feeling superior to others. No, it's a quiet inner knowledge that you are capable. I want to repeat this again. This is very important, all right? Confidence means feeling sure of yourself and your abilities. Not in an arrogant way, but in a realistic, secure way. Confidence isn't about feeling superior to others. It's a quiet inner knowledge that you are capable. It's a quiet inner knowledge that you are enough. It's a quiet inner knowledge that you are the best. It's a quiet inner knowledge that everything you set your mind and skills to, you can achieve. Do you hear what I'm saying? So, how do you, this is the question, right? How do you ensure that you are able to have what I call an iron confidence? Confidence that doesn't stop at anything. Confidence that go for everything it wants. The word confidence originates from the Latin word confidential, which is derived from confidere, meaning to trust or to have faith in. The prefix con means with or together, and feeds, the suffix, mean faith or trust. Therefore, the etymology of confidence can be understood as having trust in oneself or others. You know what? Hey, this is getting sweet to me, okay? I mean, you could play this back, but I want to give it to you again, one more time. The word confidence, we're talking about the etymology, the origin of the word, because for us to really work with the word, for us to really, grasp the full meaning of what is important, that we go back to the source and get to really understand where this word come from. This is what I do that, okay? Because you see, a lot of things have evolved so much over time. So, I've got to say this, not everything is involved. They have just changed because some have gone backwards. A lot of concepts have gone backwards. I mean, if we look at anxiety right now, 150 years ago, we never heard of the word anxiety. Anxiety was never part of the English language, hence people didn't know what anxiety was. But now anxiety is out there, and you get to hear that in everybody's tongue. I'm anxious, I got anxiety. Look, cut me a break. I don't want to be anxious. No, I don't want anything to do with anxiety. I want to be blissful, I want to be excited, I want to be happy every single day. I had a girlfriend back in the days that used to be angry at the fact that I'm happy every single day. Well, now you know why we broke up. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. I don't want to be anxious. So, coming back to the etymology of the word confidence. The word confidence originates from the Latin word confidential, which is derived from confidere, meaning to trust or to have faith in. The prefix con means with or together, and the suffix fides, F-I-D-E-S, means faith or trust. Therefore, the etymology of confidence can be understood as having trust in oneself or in others. Do you get what I'm saying? So, how do you build that trust in oneself? I'm not gonna give you 3 formulas or 10 or 15. No, I'm gonna give you just one, the best, that I've been using for more than a decade now, and it's been working for me over and over again. This is the formula that I've taught many people around the world. They use it, it works for them. You hear me? I've been on more than hundreds of interviews, and this is the formula that I preach. It has worked for them. Till today, I still receive messages in my inbox that, hey, Steve, this formula that you taught us to grow, to help us grow in confidence, it still works. You hear me? So what is this formula? As I said, very simple. And it's called counting your scars. What do I mean by that? Yes, I'm talking scars. Okay, now you might be wondering, well, wait, I don't have any scars on my body. I'm a clean chick. Okay, I'm a beautiful girl. I'm clean, 100%. I don't have any scars. Okay, right. Look, let me tell you something. I'm not talking about physical scars. I'm talking about spiritual and emotional scars. You see, when we go through life, things happen all the time. And I mean, not even the richest man or woman on earth is immune to life challenges, right? That's why they talk about courage is not the absence of fear, but is the ability to go from challenge to challenge without the loss of enthusiasm. You hear what I'm saying? So we go through things. That's Winston Churchill, by the way. So we go through things in life every single day. And there are some things that we go through that hit us harder than others. Today, if you ask me, out of everything that I've gone through, am I able to classify the pain that each of these experiences have caused me? I will tell you yes, because there were some that hurt me deep within than others. When that girl in the church, Pussy Siwe, spat on me, said, I don't date broke guys. I don't date queres. Quere is the racism word for foreigners in South Africa. Let me tell you something. That stuff hurt me so deep that it became a scars in my soul and my spirit. Soul, by the way, is composed of the mind, the will, and the emotions. The three in one. Do you hear what I'm saying? When Martin would call me, hey, you bloody monkey, and hit me left and right, kick me in my stomach, leave me for hungry for days, and lock me up, let me tell you something. The tears I cried on those days, I asked myself, but what it is that I've done? Why is it a crime just for me to leave my home country as a young man to want to succeed? What is this? Let me tell you something. All those experiences, although physically I've grown out of it, the emotional scars are still there. All I have to do to grow in confidence, all I have to do to increase my confidence is I just have to look back on those scars and say this: if I am here today, it means I've gone through that. And the same God that has gone through that can go through anything. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Do you hear what I'm saying? So when I'm saying to you that count your scars, the formula is simple. It's all about looking back, right? Because let me tell you something. There are people that have gone through the things that you've been through and wouldn't be here right now. As a matter of fact, they are not here right now. They wrote suicidal notes and they took their lives. Think about it. There are people that have gone through what you've gone through and they've run mad. They lost their mind. They are in the psychiatric world. Do you hear what I'm saying? They can't do 1 + 1. You give them 1 + 1, they will tell you equal 23. You hear what I'm saying? There are people that have been through what you've been through right now and don't even have the courage to talk about it, to smile. No, they wear a mask and they go around people. You hear me? So for you to grow in confidence, all I want you to do is to look back on all those things that you've been through. Yet you are still here. Yet you are trying to make it. Yet you are still trying to listen to these tapes to make yourself believe that there is still a way for me. Yet you are still trying to reach out for the light at the end of the tunnel. Yet you are still trying to build steps, take measures, strategies, methods for you to find your way out. I don't know you, but I know something about you. I know a thing or two about you. I know that you're a conqueror. I know that you're a mighty man and woman. I know that you have something awesome about you. I know that you are on a mission to make it no matter what. Come on, somebody talk to me right now. Your boy is on fire all the way from Togo, Togo. You hear what I'm saying? Counting your scars. Counting your scars. Go back, look back and say, you know what? I am this lady that was abused for 2 years, but I'm still here. Trying to build a family. I'm still here believing in love. If I could do that, what then is this job interview? I can crack it. I am the same man that was called names. You get what I'm saying? You gotta count your scars. That's why that's why we go through these things. Because you see, we go through these things not to fall prey and victim of them and consequently falling prey of fear, self-doubt, and low self-esteem. No, but we go through these things so that we can find strength from them. And for you to find strength from them, what you've got to do is get your story right. Because guess what? The story could be, I am the same girl that went through that. That is why today I am useless. That is why today you cannot count on me to get that job. That's why today you cannot count on me to walk in that interview room and sweep them away off their feet. But what I'm asking you here is, when you count your scars, get the story right. Because if you're still alive, if there are others that went through the same thing you went through, and they are 8 feet in the ground today, but yet you are here listening to me right now, in your heart and mind and soul and spirit. Yes, I know where this voice is going to. I know where you listen to me. I know where and how you got here. Listening to me in your heart and mind, knowing deep down that there is something written for you yet to be done, something greater than yourself. Listening to me in your heart and mind and soul that I too can be great. Listening to me in your heart and mind and soul that no matter what it takes, I am going to make it. Listening to me in your heart and mind that I cannot break, even if they try. You are amazing. So counting your scars, ladies and gentlemen, is the ultimate key for you to grow in happiness. Count your scars every single day. Take a book and pen if you have to. Write your scars down. I've been through this, but I'm here. I have gone through that, but I'm still here. Kicking, life. Not sobbing? No. Tough time never lasts, but tough people always do. Robert Schuller, right there. You hear what I'm saying? It is those who persevere through difficulties and pain that find themselves with success. Hear me well. It's not those who persevere through easy times. No, it's those that will persevere through storms, through difficulties and pain. Pain that will make you cry. Pain that will make you want to give up. Pain that will make you want to curse. Those are the people that find themselves with the progressive realization of their worthy ideal. Those are the people that found themselves with success. Stick a fork in this thing. Put a full stop in it. Yes, he's your boy, Stephen Dossou, speaking right here. So count your scars, ladies and gentlemen. Count your scars. Well, we know that sometimes the journey on the road cannot be made alone. That is why we want to hold your hand. That is what I want you to know. That winning is not always easy. And it's okay to fail sometimes. It's okay, it's human to have doubt and fears. But if there's ever one chance, 1 in a million, for you to bounce back stronger, better than you were before, then I want to let you know that my team of awesome coaches and I, we want to hold your hand. So together, we can reach your top. My name is Stephen Dossou, all the way from Togo, Togo. Pretty much it can be great. And I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Transformation Zone podcast. If you're ready to propel your business and life to new heights, visit our website at www.salesforce.co. Connect with us for personalized transformation strategies. Until next time, embrace the journey and sail confidently toward your success.